Let's go. It's Saturday Night Loud Power 106. Yes, man, we got a Power 106 Day 1 in the building right now. Nav is in the building.
Hey.
Welcome back.
It's the deal, man.
Appreciate it. Not much. Chilling.
Shining, as normal.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
We was just talking a little bit off camera about, being low-key. How are you so player with that, bro? Like, you kind of out the way, you know what I'm saying?
That's just how I always been, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before all the noise, I was always just kept to myself, stay out of trouble, get out the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had phases, though, where I was partying every night.
I think we were there a few times.
We definitely
DJing.
Penthouse Day Club.
See, that's when it gets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start doing the day party shit. But yeah, I'm back to just same old shit, just low key, just staying out the way,
With your schedule and like everything that you're doing, is that hard though? Because you you might have to go to a club, or you might have to go do this, do that, and you might want to just stay home. Like,
yeah, for sure. Like, I'm more like whatever pockets I can find to just be in the crib. I just stay in the crib. And like, I know, like last week we were doing all the album stuff, and every day was a different city. And then in Miami, we gotta go to the club till 4 or 5 in the morning, and end up going to the strip club till this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after that run, I just want to be in the crib. As long as I can, because I know it's coming up. Right?
Yeah.
Like Miami, I have to go back to record and do all the shit soon.
Do it all over again.
So I might as well soak in the crib before I'm back in hotels. And because no matter how nice the hotel is, it's not as nice as your crib.
Never.
You don't feel like, you know what I mean?
Never.
It can be nicer than your crib, but it's not your crib.
Right.
Yeah.
And you pay all that money to live and enjoy your crib. So why not?
Right.
No, for sure.
Man.
There's no place like home.
Now you are back. New album. On my way to Rexdale. Where's Rexdale?
Rexdale is my neighborhood in Toronto.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, Rexdale. Tell us about that.
It's close to like where, like, for y'all to explain like where Pearson Airport is, like where you land, it's kind of close to that. But it's a very multicultural, great neighborhood. Like, if you want to be yourself, you could be yourself, but you could always definitely get into some, you know what I mean?
Right.
Trouble too over there.
How was it you balancing that, going left or going right? Like, how did you? Was it difficult?
I feel like just me seeing like my other friends' situations growing up made my situation seem not that bad. You know what I'm saying? When I got older and I talked to other kids, obviously, like, I felt like, okay, maybe I was kind of broke. I had a kind of like tough upbringing, but I would literally go to my friend's crib and they got nothing in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? They got one parent. I got both 2 parents. So I felt always at an advantage growing up. So it's pretty smooth.
Do you feel proud to be like inspiring the youth and from where you're from? Because I mean, you're a big artist, you know what I'm saying? You're doing your damn thing. Like, how does that feel, being able to shed light on the youth and people that come from your community? I
mean, I never really set out to do that, but it's like a byproduct of just being where I'm from and who I am, my race. So, I mean, it's a blessing that like that's what came out of it. I didn't really expect nothing from music when I started making music. It's kind of crazy now. I always have expectations when I make music, but I never used to have expectations. But for that to be one of the things that came out of it, it's fire.
I was thinking, like, when you remember, like, the first time when you started recording, like, did you think it'd be like where you are now?
No, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just remember recording mad quiet. Like, there's a song that I recorded. It was my first song I ever put out. It's called "Make Your Mind Up" on SoundCloud. And I just remember, if you listen to that song now, I'm rapping mad quiet because I'm like shy. I don't want like my family to hear me and be like, "Yo, what you doing in there? Like, you recorded music?" Like, you know what I mean? So like, it's funny like listening back now, but I remember just holding on to that song and sending it to my friends that make music, like as artists, and they're like, "Yo, we can't do this like how you did it. Like, you gotta put the shit out." And I just contemplated back and forth for like 2 or 3 days, just like with this song, listening to it. Then I put it out, and then one of my homies had like a page with like 5,000 followers. He posted on there, instantly got like 5,000 plays, and like a brown community, boom. Then it started going like 10,000 plays. I'm like, whoa, like, and I did all my artwork myself too.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Yeah, what I would do is I got a black background, and then there's fonts you can find where like the letter A is a picture.
Okay.
So for example, there's a song called "She Know," and it said, "Oh, she ain't know I'm getting money, and now she knows," right? And the literally like letter V or something was a picture of a guy holding up a check to a girl, and she's like, "Oh wow!" And it's like this cartoon like Monopoly style drawing, and I just blew it up to like size 72 font and put it on a fucking background, and then I found the nav in the Greek letters and put that in the corner. I just thought it looked cool. I just put that shit up.
Have you always been into that, like graphic design, or is that something that
No,
came
I had
in?
no choice.
Oh.
And then someone DM'd me, Sharif, my boy Sharif from Toronto. He does this thing, and he was like, "Yo, I really think I could take the visuals and everything to a whole nother level." And I was kind of like, "Yeah, right." There's a lot of guys in Toronto saying that, but he really did. Like,
That's
he
crazy.
did like, "Take Me Simple," the artwork for that, myself, the artwork for that, which was a huge song. for Up, you know, with Metro Boomin. And then I kind of went away and started working with some other people. And then when we came back to this album, I'm like, yo, gotta tap back on my boy. So he did all the fucking the billboards that's on the highway. Sharif, so shout out to Sharif.
Went back to the roots.
So this is like a back. That's why you got Back to Business on here. This is like okay, back to the roots.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to my girl Honey Cocaine. She was the first one that really like introduced me to Toronto culture and just I had no idea it was such a melting pot out there. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Who was like your big three growing up, like in Toronto as a little boy that inspired you to want to do music?
In Toronto,
Yeah.
honestly, like it's like I grew up like I'm a little bit older, so like even like people like Shaw Claire. I don't know if y'all know about Shaw Claire. Like that was one of the first CDs I had because he mentioned REXDALE in one of his rhymes, and one of these he had a song that was going big on TV. That, you know what I mean, like obviously The Weeknd, Drake, Justin Bieber. You know what I mean?
Bieber.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's fire.
Man, well, out of this, you gave us 12 tracks. On the way to Rexdale, you're taking us back home. Now it all makes sense now. Now you're saying, okay, got it. So out of this whole project, what's your favorite one right now? As because you're in LA today. You know, the weather's
My
different.
favorite song?
Yeah, what's your favorite song right now on the project?
I have a personal connection to certain songs like Need You.
Okay.
Like just the way, I just remember like the way I made the song. And like how long I held on to those lyrics until I found the right beat and made the right beat. So I had the lyrics first, already laid down on another beat. And I went to the studio and made like a fire beat. And I'm like, damn, this sounds like the perfect song for that. And I laid the lyrics back down on that. So it's like a journey, you know?
Yeah.
A few years of
So I
holding on
love
to that
how
song.
you do everything yourself, man. Keep all that publishing.
Sure.
I mean,
Producing, writing,
like I said, not the intention, but the byproduct. You know what I mean? Great
smart.
byproduct.
Why 14? Is that a specific number? Or is it? 'cause I
No,
know-
it's supposed to be 15, but you know the song with Uzi had a little mishap, like with clearance issues. So I would have made it 15. I like odd numbers. Like I read a book on odd numbers and how it works. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Is it like is it harder because did you have more music that you maybe didn't put on this one, or is it hard to choose like the track list, or how is that for you?
I didn't want to I could have easily done 25 song album. Like I had recorded probably like 300 songs in the last 3 years probably for this album.
Right.
So I just didn't I wanted people to digest the album quick because it's quick times and just run it back or something. You know what I mean? Not like I feel like nowadays when I listen to a lot of albums like Cardi's doesn't count because it was just fire, you know? But like a lot of albums that's like 25 songs, it's like I as a musician who really love music, like my attention span goes away from listening to this too long. Yeah, especially if it's over
your
3
favorite
minute
artist.
songs. Each song is over 3 minutes too.
Yeah.
Like the timing.
Because you might miss one or two.
Yeah.
Just from kind of skimming through. Yeah,
I
do
feel
the
like
same.
shorter album.
There's never
just
even
better.
enough time to even listen to a whole album like that even in the day. So
Yeah,
that makes
nowadays.
sense.
Yeah.
But is there? Because I feel like there's like for me, like say Michael Jackson, for instance, he has like we could listen to that. It's
No, but it's different times.
time.
It's different times.
That was a different time.
Now the attention span is shorter because of social media, right? So back then, you bought a CD and you sat down and listened to the songs. You sat there and
Stuck
listened
with
to
us.
music.
yeah.
You wasn't on social media before Instagram existed.
Played it in your car.
You
walking,
literally
yeah.
I sat down with a boombox and listened to music like it was an activity. Like I'm sitting there listening to the song and
You
reading the
had
lyrics in the book
Mm-hmm.
and looking at the pictures. You know what I mean? Like
The whole
now it's
experience.
so fast. You could listen to a song and you don't really like it. Now all of a sudden you're on Instagram and your attention's all the way.
Your brain already
Yeah.
changed. Like what? Went the other
Okay.
You
way.
want that replay effect.
Yeah, I tried to make it short on purpose.
That's a fact, because you got to think when you're in the car, and then if it's like you on song number 10 and it's like 30 more songs, you're going to be like, oh, man.
Like maybe I'll come back to it tomorrow. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. No, that makes sense for sure. For sure.
Man, one of the bangers on here, one of the great songs on here is you and Don Toliver, and it's called You.
Don't tell us, though.
What's it? He's been killing it. He's been very consistent. What was it that session like? What was it putting that song together like with him? 'Cause he's so talented and you're so talented.
yeah.
Like what?
Well, there's a new new producer, songwriter kid that I found. You know, his name is Press Laurent, and he's just been working with me and just like communicating with me. You know, and that was one of the beats and shit that he sent to me, and I just thought it was so fire that I laid some stuff down on it, obviously. And then when Don Toliver came over to the studio, I played him a couple records, and he hopped on both of them, and that was the better one. So pretty simple, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you just had it ready for Don. He just came in and did it easy because I know.
Yeah,
he's
Don, I met him a
crazy
long
too.
time ago. I met Don when like he wasn't as the superstar as he is now, you know? Like when we were doing the Astro World stuff in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
I met him over there and I was like, oh, this kid's voice is crazy, but You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. And he ended up turning up crazy.
Yeah, he's going up right now. Another guy killing it right now. You got on here, Playboy Cardi, Unlimited.
Sure.
Talk about that record. How did that one come together?
That's just another simple one. Like, I'm in Turks with my manager, and I brought my studio stuff there, my engineers over there, and he played me the record and said, "You like the song?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, cool. Just record a verse to it. We'll see what happens. You know, if we put it out, whatever, or if it clears, whatever." And that's what ended up happening.
Oh wow. Okay,
You gotta
nice.
like that.
Yeah, I guess so. You know.
I feel like you gotta like that.
Yeah.
That's
Man, you're well traveled. You know what I mean? You've been all over the world. Families from India. We were just talking about that. You were just recently in India.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how was that experience? Do you go back often, or was that like a rare trip?
The first time I ever went to India, I was 3 years old, so
Ooh.
don't really count. Don't remember really much. But that was more so, I was in like a farmland area, which is like 2-3 hours away from where I was at now, which is Mumbai. And man, like, just humbling. Like, a lot of poverty. A lot of beggars, a lot of people living on the street.
Wow.
Very crowded.
Very populated, right? That's what I
And then
always see about
all of a
India.
sudden it's like garbage, and just a bunch of like mayhem, and you turn left onto the street and it's perfectly paved, and there's like guards, and it's the best hotel you ever been to. It's like just like
a fact.
right next
night
to
and
each
day,
other.
you know. And shout out to Taj Hotel. That's what it's called, right? Taj. Fire.
Yeah.
One of the best hotels ever, and they just treated us so nice because the people I am and everything is like the menu and the buffet over there. They would give us whatever we wanted. Like, if I wanted butter chicken and pizza, like, they'll make them both. Whatever you want, sir. That's whatever you want, sir.
Being who you are and the status that you have and stuff, going back home, does that put any type of pressure on you? Like, damn, I just want to help everybody out here. Like, what does that do for you? How did you feel?
I was definitely giving a lot of money away, but
but you can't, obviously.
the
you
local
can't, like,
dudes there that were like helping us, like the camera crew, because we shot a video, they would tell us like, yo, you gotta pick and choose who you give the money to, because a lot of them is beggar rings,
Yeah.
where they kind of like pimping out,
Almost scamming. in
you know what I
a sense.
mean?
Or they
like
target
beggars.
out of towners.
Yeah, and there's like a one dude they collect the money and give it to.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And you could
Oh,
tell
I see what you're saying.
as I learned that, I started peeping.
Yeah.
Like, which one? Like, there's like a girl coming up with like her nose extra running and take the money and only say thank you.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, like, you know, it's kind of off.
Yeah.
And then there was one family where I gave them like a toy, and then I'm like, you know what, here, take some money too. And they're like, no, please. And then later on, they walked up to us with the father and was like, well, thank you again. Like,
Right.
you could tell.
You know who's
And once you
okay.
know,
That's
you know what I'm
what's
saying? You
up.
got to know the land, man. It's a real
Yeah.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's a bad situation out there. It makes you humble. Whether they are beggars or just regular folks,
Still.
man, like 2,000 people using 2 toilets,
Jeez.
living in an alleyway type shit.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
sharing it.
It's crazy out there for sure.
Well,
Our
man,
love.
that's great. That's great that you got to go out there and bless
them
the
out.
people.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And it's crazy how like the hip hop scene in India is going nuts right now. Like, there's a couple stars that we've been hearing about over here in America now.
Yeah.
Have you been collabing with any of the local artists in India?
Yeah, I've got to know some really good ones from there. Like, AP, close with him. We've made records already that we haven't put out yet, but we have
Oh,
them.
nice.
I used to speak with Sidhu as well, but he passed away, unfortunately. And now there's a lot of upcoming dudes that we be DMing and trying to like. But I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna enter that space.
Right,
That's why I've been
it's
kind of
different.
tiptoeing around it. I know they probably are wondering like, yo, why don't I have send me songs? Why don't he just get in the studio? Because I'm like, damn, like, what should I do, right? And then I heard there was a bunch of Indian girls that came to my meet and greet, and they're like, when are you gonna do a song with this person, an Indian song? I'm like, I don't know, whenever you want, but like, you guys want me to rap in Punjabi or do you want me to do it in English? No, you in English. I'm like, oh, bet. So
Right. He's just like,
that's
let
what
me-
y'all want. Like, okay, no problem. So gonna get that emotion very
Okay,
soon.
so we'll be looking out for that.
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Well, shoot, shout out to the cow that went viral on your Instagram.
Right.
We're gonna put that moo in the record.
It's in the music video.
That's fire.
Damn. She's telling us about this damn cow. What happened? Can you tell us? I don't even.
Man, we were driving and I'm just talking to my producer Money Music, and I'm like talking. I'm like, oh shit, there's a cow in the street, and I said it in my language because we were just talking about
Right,
language with it, and
right.
it went viral. And then when we stopped to film, and there's like kids playing cricket in the street, the cow pulled up, the same one. They walked that far.
Like, what's happening?
Yeah, and as I'm yelling, yo, there's a cow, and I stop talking, it just goes, it's crazy.
So
That
you
is-
see the
that's
video.
wild.
That's
Crazy
what's
as
up.
fluke, yeah.
Hey,
Damn.
what y'all doing over here?
Yeah, shit. That was like some crazy shit.
That's fire.
Shoot, well traveled, man. And another place you spend a lot of time is right here, California,
Absolutely.
LA. Like we all DJ in the clubs, parties. We've ran into you so many times throughout the years. You spend a lot of time out here.
Yeah.
So who are some of your favorite West Coast artists that are popping right now? Because, you know, we got a wave back this year. It's been a crazy year for us in hip-hop with what Kendrick did. We feel like we got our vibe, our mojo going, you know what I mean? Who are some cats that you've been noticing doing their thing out here in the West Coast?
Well, obviously Kendrick, right?
Yeah, of course. That's a
Tyler,
big dog.
Tyler, the Creator, does his thing. I have a lot of respect for him because I know he just produces. He gets his hands dirty in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Who else? Like, you gotta name some. 03 Greedo. I like 03
Hey,
Greedo
we
too.
was
Back
with him
home,
last
you know,
night.
doing his thing for the
Yeah.
streets, you know. Name some. I'll be like, yeah. Who's hot right now?
We got, AZ Chai, we got G Perico, 310 Baby.
I heard of
He's
him.
killing
Yeah,
it.
nice. We got Shoreline Mafia.
got
Shoreline Mafia.
We got Blast. We got Bino, YG.
Bino,
we got,
of course, Blast, Fire.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever collabed with Blast and Bino? Because I think y'all
Nah, I be
three-
down. They're melodic. I heard their
Exactly.
stuff. They're melodic. I
Crazy,
fuck with
bro.
it.
That'd be for sure crazy.
Just gotta get jiggy with them
We gonna have to say
LA
that.
beats, you know?
This
Yeah.
is their DJ right here,
Set
so
it up.
let's
Well,
set
hey,
that
but
up.
Mustard too. That's my
Yeah.
dog, and one of my biggest records was with Mustard.
Facts.
Yeah,
Right.
that song is
Right,
fire.
and that's an LA beat.
Yep.
So
I was
there you
about
go.
to say, yeah, you gotta get you on some more West Coast beats. For
No
sure.
problem.
You being in LA, have you? Well, first of all, shout out our family over at Marathon Burger. I don't know if you tried.
Yeah,
it
I
yet.
went over there,
Okay,
yeah.
bet.
Over there.
Do you, besides there, because that's our favorite? Do you have another favorite food spot out here in LA that you like to?
I hate to say it, but like, you know,
Oh,
Dang.
let's
I
get to
do.
it.
But LA's food is the kind of.
Let's get to it. Here we go.
You know
Come
what I'm
on
saying?
now. What you mean?
I gotta shout out my people. You know, I always go to Catch. I like Catch.
Okay.
I like seafood, sashimi, tao, lavo. You know, but
You just haven't found it.
Craig's.
You just haven't found like the right like.
It's just like I feel like no shots, but if I like take the best Italian place here and I go to like New York, New York wins.
Oh, I mean, what's all
I feel like
Italian?
even like New York versions of the restaurants here are even better.
But they can't fuck with our Mexican food.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yep.
But Dominican food. And
Oh, we can't
Puerto
fuck with
Rican
Dominican
food.
food.
Yeah.
No.
Jamaican
No, that's over
food.
there.
Jamaican
That's
food
East
horrible
Coast.
out here.
That's
Jamaican
East
food
Coast.
is horrible out here. You gotta show me a good spot.
Okay, so look, I agree with most the spot all that, but we got I'll be really on your side if you go to the hood first and go to the hood spot too.
Okay.
Because we have I feel in Tev's Kitchen. Shout out Tev.
We jamming.
We jamming. I mean,
Gotta go to We Jamming.
We Jamming.
You see, he like,
yeah,
Waffles.
we love We Jamming too. But Tev's Kitchen, it's a couple other Jamaican spots, but like I just rather hit you even Italian food. I could take you to my grandma's house that'll make you an Italian meal, and you
Okay.
might be like, ooh, so
Okay.
let's do that.
That's
You know
like
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
go. We're going to lengths to go find it. You know what I'm saying? You in Toronto
so
and New
big,
York,
huh?
you go around the corner, you're gonna find
Yeah.
something. You know, you
Nah,
find some
for sure.
empanadas, some Jamaican food, all kinds of stuff. You
Yeah,
know,
you guys are a crazy melting pot up there.
it's the thing is, if wherever there's the most of a certain type of people, is gonna be the best. Like here's a lot of Mexicans. Of course, the Mexican food's gonna be good. There's not enough Jamaicans here like
Yeah.
that. In Toronto, there's a lot of Jamaicans.
Yeah.
In Miami,
That's
there's a
a
lot of
fact.
Jamaicans.
Yeah,
Miami got good Jamaican food. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. LA, we gotta do better down here. I'm
No,
trying to.
it's good.
trying to
I
get
like
my boy
so
go.
big.
The,
You
the
gotta, like, show
seafood is
people
very
you gotta
fresh and good here. So like
Yeah.
sashimi, like the best Nobu in the world, in my opinion, is Malibu.
I still
It's
ain't
the
never
best.
been.
It's
Never
the
been
best.
there?
I've never been.
I'm not
dope.
saying there's not
It's
good
dope,
food
though.
out here. It's just I feel like certain things that I'm looking for I can't find.
No,
Yeah.
you right.
Like West Indian food, I can't really find like good doubles. Like you guys don't even know what doubles is.
Some
I
good
don't.
doubles?
See,
What'd
you
you
gotta
say?
put
What's
me
that?
on.
That's what I'm saying. Doubles is like some two fried type of rotis, and then there's like a chickpea filling all spiced up. It's like a street food. It's like it's supposed to be really cheap, like $2 or something. But the only spot I found is 45, 50 minutes away from my house. I'm not gonna go up.
Dang.
And that doubles like a quick thing.
Yeah.
Like in Toronto, you just
be
get
able
it and
to-
keep it moving. Like a pizza slice in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
It's the same thing.
No, we
Yeah.
don't got that over here.
Nah.
Shit.
I
It's the
wanna
things
try
I'm
that
looking
shit
for.
out.
But
Yeah.
if you look for what this is good for, it's a good food here, like
Yeah.
Mexican.
We're gonna tap in for
Japanese
sure,
food.
and then when Nav come out, we're gonna take them around.
We gotta
Hopefully,
create
when
a
we
little
come
menu
around
for
Joe
that.
shit too, we can, you know. What I
Where
mean?
y'all
Show
from
us
in
some-
LA?
I'm South Central Crenshaw District.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm from Inglewood.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm from, I rep the OC, so I'm a little bit more south. Like, you know.
Yeah, so we can take for sure.
I bet.
Gang spots.
For sure. we gotta put something together for him. He kind of killed us.
Yeah, cause I'm really thinking. I'm like, he got me on the. Yeah,
I got this. You ain't got this.
Cause most artists that come in here, they just be like,
Yeah,
man, LA
knows
whack.
his shit.
Or the
Oh, he
you
really
was
broke
like,
it down.
he know what we jamming.
No,
He like,
bro, I
yeah,
got a
see,
belly
yeah.
for a reason. Like I
Yeah.
love food. I really pay attention to the flavors, man.
Damn, that's
Like,
what's
you gotta
up.
go to somebody's grandma's house.
Yeah, that's why I wait. It's like, yo, I got the best Jamaican food, but you gotta drive all the way.
Right.
My boy grandma,
Nah,
nah,
yeah,
that
I
shit's
feel
on
you,
the
I
corner.
feel you. Like, damn.
Ain't no denying our tree, though. We got the best tree in the
Oh, for
world.
sure.
Oh, that's for sure.
100%.
Here and the Bay.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, shout out to the Bay, our cousins,
Yeah,
man. Let's go.
absolutely.
That's a fact. Can't kill us there.
Yep.
So to go with the album, you like, are we gonna expect a tour? Are you out here for Coachella?
I could be if I want to, but I'm like, I
Talk
don't
it.
really like. I like last Coachella. I was performing. Janae was performing. Thames was performing. I'm out, you know. I'm like some of my favorite artists right now.
Yeah. Okay, Janae.
Yeah, I'm trying to lock in a feature with her if I can.
Ooh, that's what that would be
Let's
dope
do
right
it.
there.
Right. Yeah, like if I want to, I'll go, but I ain't got nothing. Really
No reason to.
It's
right
kind of
now.
like if it
Yeah.
ain't making
I mean, I've
sense.
been going for the last 8 years.
Yeah, facts.
He's like, I've been there, done
And
that
tour, I've been on my team to let's just announce something
For
ASAP.
you,
Yeah.
specifically.
I want to go on tour ASAP.
Who would you want to open up for you?
I don't know.
If you lock it in,
I don't know.
some new talents you want to bless the world with.
I don't know. We're gonna find them when the time is right.
Okay.
We'll find them. I never thought about it yet, so I'm kind of like, yeah.
I mean, you've done it all, like you said. What is something that you would want to do different this time on tour?
Maybe like just crazier production where it's like kind of like a movie experience.
There you go.
It's like you're going through a journey. Or maybe like some like voice narration.
There you go.
I'm not gonna give away too much, but yeah.
No, that's good because a lot of our artists, they're starting to get to that point too in their careers. It's like, I need to take this to the next level.
Yeah.
YG just did a set recently at, what was it, Rolling Loud? Tied his set at Coachella. They're really trying to make a more of a statement.
I actually went to a little baby show on tour, the last tour we did. I really enjoyed that too.
Yeah.
Because I liked how the way like they told the story. Like the documentary was involved. I like that.
Hey, salute to Lil Baby, man. I actually made that documentary random. I made a random
yeah,
clip
you were
in that
in there.
documentary.
Yeah, that's
We saw him last night too. What's up, baby? You good, baby? Come on, come through the power.
Man, for sure.
But yeah, we can't wait. So we're gonna be waiting for that announcement, man.
All right.
And we know you're busy. Thank you so much for coming out here. We got 14 tracks. You ever DJ?
I used to mix like instrumentals of like hip hop songs with like Punjabi music back in
Perfect.
the day.
It's okay.
That's how it starts.
Sony
That's
Acid.
how I started.
It's all good. 'cause
Then I wanted to make beats, and I was like, how do you make the beats?
Okay, what would your DJ name be?
DJ Nav.
DJ Nav.
Keep it simple.
DJ Nav.
On my way to Rexdale, please go stream it up. Go follow my guy. He's got a tour coming. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, man.
appreciate
Problem,
you.
anytime.
Yeah, anytime you want to come through, LA, Power 106, this is your home, bro. We
We're
got
gonna
you.
find the homie some good Jamaican food too.
Yeah, we're gonna take him right now to find some Jamaican food. We
God
out.
willing, God willing.
Yeah, let's go, man. Come on, it's Saturday Night Live, Power 106.
Hey.